Hello everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Wet palette that is a collaboration with Bretman Rock and Colourpop. So this is the one that I decided to pick up out of the whole collection. The collection includes a bunch of products like glitter, lipstick, another eyeshadow palette, and a few other items, but this is the one that got my attention the most, and this is the one that I picked up and decided to do a first impression for you guys today. So this one retails for $12, and again, it's a Bretman by Colourpop collaboration, and it says she's the palette of your dreams, features tones of blues and greens and the most intense silver metallic shadow to give you all the ice cream vibes. Warm brown transition shades make it easy to complete the look, and this one includes some matte and metallic shades with one that is has glitter, which is this one right here. This is the more chunky glittery one. All the other ones are going to be matte and metallic. So that is all the information that I have for this palette. So this is the look that I created with the palette. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how I got the look, and at the end of the video I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I already went ahead and did my concealer on the lid, and I did my brows, so that's already done. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the palette. I have not set the lid yet because I think there's a shade in here that might work for setting it. This is the shade I'm talking about right here. I think I can use that to set the lid, so, or maybe not. It's a little dark. We'll see. We'll see how dark it is once I start putting it on the lid. It's definitely got color to it, so it's not like my skin color. So I'm just gonna set the whole lid and go up to the crease, but I'm not gonna go up to like my brow bone like I usually do when I set my lid. Okay, then I'm gonna start adding this shade right here, which is I'm Chillin'. Oh, and this one was a Skinny Legend. This one I used all over the lid. I'm gonna go back into that one we used for the other shade and then just kind of blend out the edge. It's looking kind of patchy. I'm gonna try to build it back up. Blending things out. I wish there was kind of like in between shade between this one and this one, because I feel like this one's kind of dark and this one's kind of too light. So I feel like there's nothing for like a transition shade besides this one over here, but this one's more of a brown, and so is this one. So maybe if I mix the two. I mean, it somewhat worked, but it's still really harsh from this shade to this shade. Let me take a fluffier brush and mix those two. I think I'm gonna just stop there and then put some shimmer on top. Okay, so up next, I'm gonna take some of Fishy and then start adding that to the inner corner and the outer corner, and maybe pop Mood in the middle because it's more of a true blue right here. So I'm going in with Fishy first. And usually I would apply shimmers with my finger, but because I want to be a little more precise of where I'm putting it, I'm doing it with the brush. I think I'm gonna go over it with my finger a little bit. Just to intensify the color. It's a really pretty blue. It's like a green blue. And then I'm gonna go in with Mood and put that in the middle, maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm just gonna cover it with the Fishy. I think I like that shade better. Yeah. It's a very unique shade. I don't think I have any blues like this. Like that green blue. It's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean up under the eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll come back to do the bottom lash line. Alright, so I already went ahead and did the rest of my face, so now I'm gonna jump right into the lash line. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna use is gonna be this one right here, which is the Skinny Legend. Okay, up next, I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is Chillin' on a thin brush. And then start adding that to the lash line, but closer to the lash line. Okay, and then taking that other brush that we first used, and kind of blend it out. And then just kind of making sure that it connects to the outside. Okay, then I'm gonna take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cobalt and line the bottom waterline, the waterline. Then I'm gonna take Thickens, which is this really pretty silver shade, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. That is so pretty. And just gonna bring it up a little bit. Wow, that is crazy reflective. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes real quick and I'll come back to give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, and this is the finished look for today's video with the wet palette. So my final thoughts on it are that it's a really good palette. I was able to create a really nice look. I don't know how many looks you'll be able to create with this just because it doesn't have like a ton of options. Obviously it's just 8 shades. However, all these blue shimmer shades, I feel like it will give you a different shift to your look depending on which one you choose to use. I feel like this one is a bit of an odd color to have added to this. I think I would have preferred to remove this one and to have added a shade between these two to be able to create more of a transition shade. I think that would have been a better option for me because I don't think I'm going to be using this one as much. My favorite shade was definitely the Thickens shade, which is the one I used for my inner corner. This shade is freaking beautiful. It's such a pretty metallic silver that I don't think I have in any other one of my palettes, so I was really excited to put that in my inner corner and see how beautiful it looks. And then this shade right here is really pretty too. I think these two were my favorite out of the whole palette. I would definitely recommend it. I think it's the typical Colourpop eyeshadow formula that we're used to on all their palettes. I think it's a good palette if you like blues. I did have another one, which was the one with Kristen Leanne that Urban Decay came out with. That was the other one I had a blue in, but because it is, you know, it was limited edition, I didn't really get to use it that much. This one is also a limited edition, so that's kind of a bummer. I wish they would come out with a blue tone that was permanent. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also, let me know below what you thought about the look that I created. And other than that, that is it for today's video. If you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate if you would do so, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.